Warning. This show contains content that might make you laugh. If you're offended, them boys want you to know that they're sorry. Hell, who am I kidding? Them boys don't care about nothing. Enjoy the show, folks.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Last Slice podcast. It's your boy Jimbo the Kid. We got Trill Boy.
Yo, what's going on, internets?
And Bodega Cat unfortunately missed out on this episode again. He's dealing with a medical emergency. Everything worked out well, thank God. You wish Mama
Yes.
a speedy recovery.
Yes, sir.
So let's start off. This will be the last time of us filming in the studio. It's been a year in this in this studio. We're going to be picking up and heading out. We're going to be doing digital episodes from now on until we can find we are studioless. So if you can just give us a couple of dollars, we'll get a studio. This is the last episode we'll be doing in the studio. The rest of it will be on webcam. So we're still going to be bringing out content. So,
And then hopefully sometime this year we could find like another studio and continuing doing these crazy episodes, you know? Like crazy good episodes.
Keep doing what we love. But at the same time, hey, listen, you know, it is what it is. Mm-hmm. We're going to find a way. My goal is to have a warehouse.
Oh, yeah.
Just a Rob Deirdre party warehouse.
Yeah.
Imagine.
I would love to have one of those.
Just like a skateboard. I don't even skateboard, you know, just like a park inside, just, you know, playing a dodgeball, kicking people in the face with the dodgeball.
Yep. Having like stock fridges with like drinks and all that, you know.
You know what? That would also be dangerous. I just thought about it. That would be very, yeah, I think that we would never leave and we would be partying in there.
We'll be
24/7.
in there like 24/7.
It would just be a club.
In that
24-hour club. We'll work in the morning. We'll get up, take a shower, record something, straight to boozing.
Yep. Straight to boozing. That's it. That would be wild.
That would be nuts.
That would be wild.
All right. There's a lot of things going on currently in the world. Do you have anything do you want to discuss first about anything?
I don't know if you saw the Down the 2 stream.
Okay. All right. Fill me in here. I saw clips of Kanye. So, okay. I got questions. So Donda 2 is another album, correct?
Yeah.
That he's supposed to be releasing?
Yeah, it's like a
sequel. Or he's still working on it?
It's a sequel album to the first Donda.
Now, is there new tracks?
Yes, they got new tracks on there.
So there's nothing from the
first one? No.
Oh,
This is all brand new music. Also, too, the album was like co-produced by Future with Kanye. And there was a lot of new songs, some bangers. It was definitely coming off the vibe of Donda 1, but like
heavier.
It went in on like the
heavier?
good songs that were on Donda.
Yeah.
So it's a sequel off of it, but the thing is, you can't listen to it on the other platforms.
Where can you listen to it?
You can only listen to it on the stem player platform.
Really?
Yeah, the stem player that he has, that device that he created.
Oh, so you have to buy that device in order for you to listen to the album.
Yeah, you get like the service with it, with the stem player.
Wow. That's a good move.
Yeah, he essentially did it because he said like all these platforms, they pretty much like just rob you of all your content. Like you're only getting like a small percentage of the streams, the downloads, and all that. He was like, no, I'm changing this. I'm changing the game. I'm like, it's going to be back to the artist where we make our money and stuff like that off of our product and whatnot.
He does make valid points about certain things, especially like I know Spotify only pays artists cents on the dollar, and they get away with a lot by just playing and streaming their music.
It's the same thing with the Apple Music. They only get like a certain
percentage,
like a couple cents,
but it's nothing.
It's nothing.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely weird. I mean, I respect it. You know, he's trying to break off from the mainstream. What everybody else is doing. He wants to make as much money as he can possible. But he could, though. He has the capability to do so because he has a lot of money.
He's getting a lot of backing on this too from like other artists. Other artists are saying like, "Yo, like."
So did you listen to the album?
Yeah, I was watching the live stream on Tuesday when it came out and stuff like that.
Yeah, I know that he threw his. The only thing I saw was when he threw his mic.
Yeah,
out of frustration.
Like, there was like a little situation, I guess, with the audio. And I guess the audio team at the time was like kind of like fucking up, and the audio kept on going in and out in the stadium. And then supposedly after the show, he fired all of them.
Really?
On the spot, he fired all of them.
Holy shit! And they had him out too.
He was so pissed. I was like, "Yeah, if you're doing anything for Kanye, like one little mistake, that's it. You gone."
Well, Michael Jackson did that.
He did?
Yeah, he fired someone, but in the most Michael Jackson way ever.
What'd he do?
He was doing a breakdown on one of his songs,
Yeah.
and I guess the whoever was producing or whoever was controlling the volume, whatever, or whoever was doing something, he was like breakdown, you know, singing like telling him like, yo, you know, this is what you need to do.
Yeah.
And then at the end of it, he's like, somebody's getting fired. You know,
Oh my
in the most Michael Jackson way ever, dude. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the person got fired from Michael Jackson. So at least the guy made history, you know.
Yeah, I just remember seeing those memes of him just throwing the mic or whatever.
Yeah.
He was just like, fuck this shit. Like,
Kanye, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's get into this though. So there's two parts to the trilogy, Genius, on Netflix. I have to say, I can connect with Kanye beginning the early years of Kanye. I really could see what we're doing here. We can relate to him in the sense of, you know, you have to make your way. You have to, you know, like even him in the process, like you have to enjoy the process. You have to, you know, go and put in the work, do what you got to do, and you have to stay motivated. The only person who's going to back you is you. And that's he believes in himself. So I really enjoy the first episode where he goes into Def Jam Records. It's Def Jam, right?
Well,
or
when he went to Rockefeller?
Yeah, Rockefeller, right? So he goes into the office and he's like, he just bombards the office with his CD. And he puts in his CD, and I forgot what track was it. It was a good track that he was working on.
Oh, I think it was All Falls Down.
Yes, All Falls Down. And he puts it in the CD player, and he just starts, he's like, oh, I want you to listen to this. He's like, I'm not giving you a choice. Like, you're going to listen to this.
My man just walked into their office and just like put the CD into the CD player.
And then there was one part where he's playing it. He's like singing, whatever. The phone rang in the office. The chick picked up the phone, and people started walking in the office. And he just took the CD out and he walked away. And I'm like, yo, that shit is motivating as fuck for me, who and maybe for you. I'm not going to speak for you, but like as a creator, like that's what it's all about. It's all about like, yo, I got shit to say. I got skills that I want you to see, and you're gonna see it, and I'm gonna show you. And you know, if you're not gonna take me serious, somebody else will.
Yep.
But I'm gonna keep going. Like I know, like it didn't put him down.
Bro, I was like, yo, it was just crazy to just see footage of that. Like all the early stuff with Kanye, like him just going through the grind, and then like him sort of like on the come up a little bit when he went to that convention in Chicago, and then like one of his boys like I guess felt some type of way. He was like being all cool with him after the convention, and then later on went on the radio and was like talking shit about
blasted him, bro. And they said when you reach where you're going to the top, you're gonna get some haters.
Yep.
But he didn't expect it to be from the guy who taught him how to make beats.
Yep.
And when he confronted him, he's like, "Oh, yo, you know, it's just business." Like, yo, like that's some fucked up shit, dude. You know?
Yeah, because it was pretty much the producer, No ID, and then that guy. No ID didn't really have
Doug,
time.
I think his name was, right?
Yeah, Doug. No ID really didn't have too much time to help out Kanye, but still helped him out a little bit. But Doug was, I guess, the main dude that taught him like how to like do all of that with the beats and all that.
Yeah.
So it was crazy just to see that.
And to see that, you know, the people that you admire or the people that you idolize can just be, when your idols become your rivals, essentially. And for him, it was quick. He wasn't even big enough yet. He was just coming up, like, you know, I guess the guy Doug who helped him produce the beats, or who helped him learn how to make beats, he was probably seeing him rolling around in certain circles in New York. He probably felt some type of way.
Yeah, because he saw him making beats for like Rockefeller and all that, and a couple of other artists and other record labels. And like just seeing him like on the come up and stuff like that. But like at that time, Kanye didn't even think he was like getting there, you know?
Yeah.
Like he essentially wants to be the rapper. He didn't want to be just like a producer rapper or just a producer. He wanted to be a rapper and stuff like that. But like, yeah, it's crazy. He probably felt some type of way seeing Kanye like move out to New York, doing his thing. He's somewhat like at that time a part of Rockefeller, but not really.
Yeah.
You know, he was just like a part of the team making the beats. So he was just doing that. But
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Let me ask you a question. Did you watch the second episode?
Of course.
Okay. Of course.
Of course.
Do you think Damon Dash really wanted to give Kanye a shot deep down?
In the beginning, no. Because you could definitely tell
You could
from
tell.
the body language
Yes, bro.
and all that.
Thank you, bro. You could tell.
Like, I give props for what Dame Dash has done, this and that, but at the end of the day, the dude he's an asshole or whatever and whatnot. But, like, it comes with it, you know? Like, you kind of have to be like that to get to that point or whatever. But, yeah, you could tell from the body language. Like, he was just like...
He didn't care for him.
Yeah, he was just like...
He was just like, yo, you're just my beat producer. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want you to be anything else but that.
Yeah. Essentially, like, he just, like, did not give a fuck. He was
He
like...
didn't really want him. I don't even think he wanted him on to be in Rockefeller like that.
Yeah, I something like that. But, like, it was just crazy just seeing, like, how Dame was just, like, reacting to him and just, like, his body language. It was just, like, he wasn't even really paying attention when Kanye was, like, trying to get his attention and showing him the music and the songs that he did and stuff. Like, it was just crazy. Until I guess like the very end when Kanye did that whole thing with the music video for Through the Wire.
Yeah.
Then I think Dame kind of like was like, okay.
This is what I'm looking for. Someone who's not going to give up.
He's like, okay, now I'm kind
But
of.
I like how he was calling him out in that music video release party.
Oh yeah.
And then he walked in the door.
Yeah.
And Kanye was just like, oh, okay, yo, what's up, bro? You know, this and that. And he was like, yeah, I spent $30,000 on this music video.
Yeah.
Yo, Matt Kanye, right? He just didn't care. He was just like, yeah, I don't give a fuck if he's here.
Yeah.
And I think Dame was just sitting there in the front row, just like, okay, this guy's like putting me to shame. Like he's out here. He's going to find the way to do it himself.
Yep.
And it's either I'm going to back him or he's going to blow right past me.
Yep.
And that's exactly what happened.
Yep.
And I think that when we're watching these, I mean, obviously the third one's going to go into like modern stuff of like his like episodes when he called out George Bush, all this stuff. But the first two I think it's crucial. I think everybody who enjoys hip hop.
Yeah, I didn't know like the second one was going to be like a continuation, I guess,
of the first one,
like of the College Dropout era, because they were still in it. It was like more towards the tail end of like the album finally being released and stuff.
You know what's crazy about the College Dropout? That was my first CD I ever purchased on my own, and I rocked with that CD for so long. So, watching him go to certain people and be like, "Hey, listen, I'm going to play Through the Wire for you. I got a track that I want to play for you that nobody heard of yet, and he's still working on it." I mean, that's awesome. I
no, that scene with Pharrell, that was
yeah, bro.
Crazy.
When he walked out the studio, he was like, "I can't even."
That shit was crazy when he played Through the Wire for Pharrell and all that. It's just so fascinating seeing all this footage that we've never seen. It's behind the scenes of the come up for Kanye, this and that. Just seeing that side of everything, it was just like, it was very fascinating. I was like, holy shit.
You want to talk about visionary, dude? The guy was thinking about documentaries before documentaries.
Yeah. Like that's wild.
Think about that.
Even like Kanye didn't even know if he was going to be this big or whatever, or he was just like so motivated. He's like, fuck it, I'm going to be big. I'm this and that. And he was like, you know what? I'm going to have someone film it.
You know what got me tight? The guy who's filming the document, Cootie.
Yeah.
The guy who's filming the documentary, Cootie, is a guy who filmed his early years, and he just believed in Kanye. I mean, Kanye believes so much of himself that the guy was like, "Oh, I believe him, but I see what people should see," type of thing, right? So he went around filming him, and what really got me tight in the beginning was when he was going to that famous film director, music video director.
Williams.
Yeah, to do Jesus Walks, right? And you can see.
I think that was the beginning of like Kanye being the Kanye he is now today and whatnot.
Yeah, you could see it.
It was a little like
first
glimpse of it or whatever.
Because when he walked, he's like, "Oh, my dog, but I need him to do this, this video for me, this and that, right?"
Yeah.
But at the end, he wound up doing the video, and it was phenomenal.
That was cool too, because back in the day, because like when when the College Dropout came out and stuff like that, and that was like when I was beginning like to become like the fan of Kanye and stuff like that. I've always wondered. I was like, why is there 3 different versions of Jesus Walks?
Yeah,
I always saw it online. I'm like, what the fuck?
How does this make sense?
I'm like, he has this video, but now he just came out with this one, and now he just came out with this one. I'm like, what is going on here? I'm like,
yeah.
Did he just want to make different versions of it or whatever? But like now actually seeing what happened, I'm like, wow, like this is crazy to
You get to see behind the scenes
like
of it.
what just happened. I'm like, that's why there's 3 of them.
Yeah.
3 different versions. I'm like, holy shit, like that's crazy. Yeah. But yeah,
and this dope. Now it goes to show what his albums, he's always either adding, removing, and he's always working on the album. So you're never going to get a finished album.
Yeah, it's always
he's always in work.
It's always evolving and whatnot. Yeah. But yeah, like so far the documentary is fucking phenomenal. It's great.
I enjoy it. Yeah.
I'm just really curious to see now on the third part what footage, because I was hoping it went through the errors and stuff like that. Like I thought the second one was gonna probably go through like late registration and graduation, and then the last one was gonna be like more of like the newer shit and whatnot. But
yeah,
like, I guess like they'll probably do like a little recap of like during that time between College Dropout until now or whatever in the beginning of it. But like I'm really curious now to see what happens behind the scenes after Kanye does all his crazy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like to see like if they have footage afterwards with the Taylor Swift shit.
Yeah, like behind the scenes.
Like see what was like said and what he said, this and that. Like
yeah, like somebody's like, that was very rude,
That after the George Bush shit. All that crazy shit,
I hope
bro.
they have Mike Myers at the end. Because we still there's one episode that we did where we actually replayed it and we was just laughing. Just at the simple fact that Mike Myers was so thrown off that he didn't know what to do. Because once he said it, Mike Myers was just like, he'd like turned over to him and he was just like, well, okay.
Okay.
And then Chris Tucker was right after too.
And Chris Tucker
was
didn't
just
even know what to do either.
Like, so imagine like, behind the scenes, what happened. Mike Myers is just like, okay, yeah. This is all live.
It'll be so interesting just to see all this shit like after all of what like the crazy moments that Kanye's done and whatnot. Because we only saw just that. Like we didn't see like moments like right after, like or whatever. Like it's crazy.
It's nuts.
I just want to see all that. So yeah, man.
I enjoy it. And like I was saying before, if you're a creator or if you're a musician or a film director, whatever you are, watch it because you get to see that little spark that he has, and you can just relate to it, and you're just rooting for the guy. But then sometimes you root for certain people, even in the early years. But then everybody evolves. Like everybody evolves to a certain person that you shouldn't. And then another thing that we brought up, I think we spoke about it off air. But his mom checks him.
Oh yeah, she checks him throughout the whole thing.
Checks him. Hard.
That's why I was like, yo, after his mom passed away, like, that's why, like, things got, like, crazy because he didn't have that person to check him or put him into place. She was the one.
Yeah, yeah, and she said that one saying about him being a giant. He was like, "You see yourself as a giant. Everybody sees yourself as a giant." So she said something, but she checked him. She humbled him because she knows how he is. And I think in maybe it's when she passed away, that's where this is all stemming from. Is that there's nobody there. If you're paying someone a salary, they're always going to say, yes, boss. They're going to do whatever they want to keep that salary. But like his mom wasn't, his mom's his mom. Like she's gonna tell him exactly what he doesn't want to hear to humble him and keep course. And it's unfortunate that she's not there to do that because he's surrounded by all these yes men.
So it's like he doesn't have like that one person like his mom to be like, yo, you really need to check yourself. Like after what you did, this and that. Like,
dude, I fucks with Kanye. I really do. I'm a big fan of his music. But homeboy, right now, he's spiraling out of control. I feel for the guy. I really do. But my man's showing up to all these release parties with a Kim double.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's like, my man's out here. I don't know, man. And he's like, what happened to Julia Fox? That's out the window. I mean, we all knew that wasn't real. That wasn't real. Come on, let's be real. She took advantage of that whole situation.
Oh, hell yeah. She capitalized off of that.
Do you blame her?
No.
Yeah. She was just rolling, bro. She knew what she was doing. Bro, I follow her on Instagram, and I was on her IG story, and it's just her being shot by paparazzi while with Kanye.
That's
like, that's free publicity. Like, she's just capitalizing on the moment. She doesn't care for Kanye.
No.
At all. I know she went on Call Her Daddy podcast, and, she really doesn't feel anything for Kanye. I don't know. Listen.
I think it was just like a little quick fling.
Yeah,
that was it.
And she's probably getting over her crackhead baby daddy, but she said it herself. That's not me. She said it herself. So, So like, I feel for the guy what he's going through, and he's throwing shots at Pete Davidson.
Oh yeah,
this new track that he came out with Alicia Keys, City of Gods, I believe that's what it's called, right? He's just out. He's pissed.
It got so bad that like Kanye fans bombarded Pete's Instagram. He had to delete it.
Yeah.
So shit is crazy. Shit is wild.
That's too funny. Imagine,
bro. His shit got bombarded. I was like, holy shit. They were like, you need God. You need God. I was like, holy shit. I was like, yo, that's fucking wild. Bro.
With his anxiety level too.
Oh yeah.
It's not his first time he deactivated social media because of like stress and stuff.
When was the other time?
I think he's been on and off social media for a while.
Probably after the Ariana Grande shit.
Yes, maybe. Yes. There you go. Another fan base you don't want to fuck with.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, that's in a whole nother. I think that surpasses.
Yeah.
So he's a combat veteran of
all this shit
of fan bases.
It's crazy. He's crazy. This dude's nuts. Crazy. Dude's nuts.
But I urge everybody to watch it with an open mind. Don't it's just the process that he went through. The first two, the third one, let's see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
The third one we might exclude. We might exclude. I want to take it for what it is, man. Like I see I'm an optimist, and I want to see the good in people, and I respect Kanye. Even the College Dropout album, man, that was like a big time in my life. Like that's the first album I ever bought. I mean, as much as I talk about Kanye, I mean he's a big part of my life because that was the first time going into Tower Records and buying my own first CD and rocking and from start to I still play that fucking album.
Hell yeah, bro.
To this day, I know the lyrics from start to finish on all those fucking songs. Oh, and then when he had Darrell Davis do the skit.
Oh, yes.
Hey,
yes,
Kanye.
Yes.
Yo, I was like, oh my God, this is amazing to watch.
I wanted to see how that happened, like how he got him to do those skits on the album.
But he was friends with Cootie,
yeah,
because they're both comedians.
Yep.
So it's like you're seeing these things come to fruition that you don't really know about while you're listening to an album.
Yep.
And that's, I guess, the beauty of the process, man. That's like I keep saying, the process.
That's why I like it. It's like you get to see like the process of like the whole album, like how it was created and stuff. Like even like Kanye going on like other people's studio time just to get their
Opinion.
their verse and shit
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that
yeah.
on there. Like Ludacris,
Yeah.
he went to his studio time, and then who else was it? I guess the Pharrell one too, maybe because maybe Pharrell, I guess, let him use some of the studio time to finish up the album. So like it was cool to see all that stuff. Like it was dope.
Like
so,
the helping each other out.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, that's pretty dope. So
See, and it pays off to be good, man. And then you on the way up, you remember the people who helped you get up there.
yeah, like that was cool. Just seeing Luda on that song on College Dropout, Breathe In, Breathe Out. I was like, oh shit! Like, I was like, this is fucking crazy. Just seeing all this shit. So yeah,
It's amazing. It really is pretty cool to see. And then like Jay-Z and stuff.
oh man, just seeing the early years of Jay-Z. Bro,
Yeah.
that
Like
shit's
he even
crazy.
looked at Kanye like, "Yo, what?"
Yeah, like
Remember Kanye started spinning? He had like some verses, and Jay
Yeah.
was like, "Yo, hop in the booth."
yep.
Like he was like, "Yo," I was like, "This is what it's about. Like this is dope, bro." Like, and Jay-Z's one of those dudes too. It's like, yo, he'll think of something real quick, and he'll be like, "Yo," and then, like even the first couple songs that they did that he produced the beats with, and Jay-Z's just like got the hook.
Jesus, like just fucking bobbing out and shit, like, you know, like it's crazy. Nah, but that was dope to see. He was like, yeah, Kanye, get in the booth, this and that, and like Kanye just did that whole verse on the that Rockefeller Family album and shit. Like that shit was crazy. I was like, fuck.
It's I
crazy
think
to see
yeah,
that.
I think we're fanboying out right now.
I know.
Back to hating
it's such
Kanye.
a good documentary, man.
I'm back to hating Kanye now.
I'm dead.
All right.
Oh man! In other music news, I don't know if you saw that Cardi B was live and one of the fans donated her or like tipped her $100 or some shit like that.
What?
They sent her $100. Yeah, I don't. It happened, I think, on Instagram live. I was like, what?
Why is that a bad thing?
Nah, it was just mad funny. I was just like, wait, what? Yeah, they tipped her like $100 or some shit like that.
Why?
I have no clue.
You can tip on Instagram now?
I don't know where it was at. I don't know if it was like OnlyFans or some shit. But I'm trying. Hold on, let me see if I can.
Anyways, and today is free, right? Somebody send me $100 tip. Woo, let me show my titties. Who sent me that $100 tip?
Oh wait, yeah,
I
you
got
can tip on
money.
Instagram now.
Really?
Yes,
That's
I think that was
wild.
a
I didn't
new
even know
update.
that. Look at that. You heard it here first. You
That
can
was like
tip
a-
on Instagram Live now.
Yeah, that's like a new update now or some shit like that. I don't know. They're trying to be like Twitch and all this other
You're
shit.
trying to be like OnlyFans.
Yeah, essentially.
I found a funny one. I mean, it's not funny, but it is funny. It's so I don't want to speak on this too much, but get back to the this. So everybody knows what's going on with Ukraine and Russia. So I saw shout out to Ukraine. Hope you guys make it out of this, man. I feel for you guys.
Yeah, man, that shit is crazy over there.
So some chick put up a picture of herself in lingerie, and it says, as an effort to help people in Ukraine during the Ukraine invasion, Ukraine invasion is hashtag. I will be having a sale on my OnlyFans at 50% off for everyone in Ukraine. Hashtag free Ukraine, hashtag praying for Ukraine. Okay. This is wild. Like, that's a real thing.
I can't. A fucking
Like, bro.
a war sale? What the fuck? Oh my god!
Stop funny, Trill. It's bad,
That's
Trill. Bad Trill.
crazy.
Bad-
That's
It's a-
crazy.
It's
No,
it's a modern day war bond, huh?
I don't understand, bro.
What the
Like,
fuck? Dude, it's nuts.
I don't understand the world nowadays. I really don't.
Pray for peace. Hashtag, yo, 50% off. 50% off.
Not even,
Hey, do you know they're probably attacking their power grid and they don't have fucking internet access, you dummy?
yeah, idiot. Like that's
What a dunce.
or they could do
absolute
like
dunce.
cyber warfare, Russia, and just knock that shit out.
Yeah,
remotely.
maybe, you know what you probably did? The Russians are probably taking advantage of that 50% off, you dunce.
Oh yeah. Or not even that, hacking her account and just fucking getting all that shit for
For free.
That's it.
Yeah. hacking it for free and then selling it for full price to Ukraine.
Or fucking putting that shit on Reddit.
Right, hey, shout out to those guys who are on those Reddit feeds, dropping,
Doing God's
leaking,
work.
leaking those. It really is.
Doing God's
It really
work.
is. Those guys are unsung heroes.
They
They really are.
sacrificing that wallet so the rest of the boys could eat. It's crazy.
We get a feast, right?
It's
We're all in this
crazy.
together. We're all in this together.
Crazy.
And it's amazing how much they can get. See, I don't understand. Like, they'll pay and they'd be like, oh, you get a mega package. You get like 1 gigabyte of like, all like.
Those things too? Yeah.
Yeah.
You have the Discord servers too. They have. It's crazy. It's crazy. I was like, what? I was like, yo, they got Discord servers now for all this shit?
Yeah, the
I'm
key
like,
is not to go after the top OnlyFans models. The key is to go to the unknown ones, the ones that are not too well known, but they are. They only got like 3,000 followers. Those are the people to go for.
Yeah.
Because let's be real, they don't care about that.
They don't care.
Yeah,
They don't give a shit.
they don't. Those girls can't afford the lawyers,
Yeah.
so they're
don't
not
care.
going to go after copyright. So
Just can't
hey,
do the
shout
big
out to those
ones.
guys. You guys are absolute heroes, man.
Just can't do the big ones, man.
Yeah, the big ones,
get
like
in
the
trouble for
big
that
name
one.
ones, right? You can't do it.
You get in trouble
They get
for
shut
that
down
one.
real quick,
You get in trouble for that one.
and it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
It is. It really is.
There's men starving out here.
Mans need to eat.
They do.
They need to eat.
They need a
Out here,
feast.
bro. Shit.
Feast fans. Feast fans.
Feast fans.
We should create an app like that where we just send out leaked stuff like that.
Yo, imagine. Should just do our own Discord server. Fast slice. Put everything on there.
Yeah, we're like the Barstool Sports of like OnlyFans.
Be like the DOUGHBOYZ. They have their own fucking OnlyFans shit on.
Oh, they
online.
do?
Yeah.
Oh, we should start our own. We should start our own OnlyFans. Like have like
Bro, they get all these chicks
Different
or whatever
content.
to just do like photo shoots.
Oh yeah, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we should do that.
It's crazy.
We should do like a hood version though.
Oh my god. Yo,
Right?
imagine
Like in a bodega or something like that. Like I
a girl
fucks with
taking
it.
a picture on top of a loaf of bread.
Yes.
Dressed
yes.
up like a cat.
Yes. Yes.
Oh man, that should be mad
100%.
funny, bro.
Yeah, let us know down below, or if email us at the
Ooh,
Last
girl
Life
at a
Podcast
construction
official.
site with some Tims on,
Yo,
bro.
you're. That's all she's saying.
With the hard hat, just like the guy in the video.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man.
Some chick running Times Square topless. Bing bong.
Bing bong.
Why not? Let us know down below if you're willing to see any of that type of content from us. We'll start
Yo,
getting
that
started.
should be mad funny, bro.
Get
If we
that
did
stacked.
That should be mad funny.
Yeah, why not? I mean,
Let's fucking
hey,
do
we
it,
out
man.
here for the content. We're here to do it for the boys.
We're gonna do the very first ever photo shoot on the Cross Bronx. Because there's so much traffic, we'll be able to do it. You wouldn't have to worry about getting hit by a car, bro. There's so much fucking traffic.
There's enough time that
There's
we'll
a-
get a full calendar
A
year.
whole
a full
fucking
calendar
full
shoot.
photo shoot on the Cross Bronx, bro. We'll get it done. Don't worry.
Yo, how about that? Yo, we'll have a full blown Cross Bronx photo shoot and video shoot. Because you're not going nowhere.
Not going nowhere.
Might
Shit, we
as well
got
take
enough time to
advantage
do
of
photo shoots.
Hey, they did it for Spider-Man,
Fucking do videos. We could do a fucking interview right there on the spot. Like anything, bro. Shit's
Yeah, bro,
crazy.
that'd be wild. It'll
Imagine?
it'll be lit.
Do a whole photo shoot on the Cross Bronx.
We have the
Holy
Mr. Softy on the side. We're having a fucking party.
Bro, yes. And the guy with the car with like the what's it called? The icy shit. Where he puts like the food coloring over it.
Piraguas? Yep. Or
Yes.
just get the icy lady too.
Do that too.
Everybody's coming. Get a
Everyone's
humor
coming
truck,
out.
Mr. Softy truck.
Everyone's coming out.
Everybody, yeah.
So
We out here. We're gonna start this up. We're just what it is. We're entrepreneurs. We got to capitalize on moments.
yeah.
And what's
every
the
little
best way
moment.
to do something on the Cross Bronx?
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
If you have any ideas, let us know. We'll try to make it happen.
And we even do like maybe like a little vlog series on there too and shit.
Yeah,
just
100%.
watching us do the fucking
Yep.
whole photo shoot. Like
Yes. Why not?
oh man,
You ain't going nowhere for hours.
bro. If we were to do that, that would break the internet.
Yeah.
I honestly, that would break the internet.
We should. You know what we should do?
What?
Outdoor strip club on the Cross Bronx.
Stop. then there'll definitely be traffic and no cars moving.
Yeah, that's the point.
Everyone will be, all the dudes will
That's
be
the
getting out
point.
their car. They'll be like, all right.
What
fuck
we
it.
do is we get Home Depot buckets, put cement in it, put the pipes.
Oh yeah, you could do it like that.
Yeah, and have the girls dance on the side, right?
And
And if who's driving wants to throw cash out the window, you just do that.
we could bring like man-made stages and shit. With
Yeah.
seats.
And what we'll do is we'll bring out like stanchions, like the ropes,
Oh my
to block
God,
off.
VIP section.
Yeah,
and shit.
so that we have like bodyguards just in case, because it is the Cross Bronx.
Oh my God.
So
Westbound side is the VIP section. All the regular people on the eastbound side. Thank you very much.
you know who's gonna tip the most?
Who?
All those people traveling to Westchester.
Oh yes.
They're gonna love it. They're gonna be like, "What? Oh, this is amazing."
That's gonna be a whole nother section when you get what is
Yeah.
it, 84
Yes,
or 87
yes.
or whatever north.
Yep.
That's a whole nother section.
Yeah, that section. Those people where you have to go to the left. Since we're gonna be on the right side, they're gonna be breaking to the right.
Yes.
They'll be like, "Oh,
Well, we'll put
hey,
the private rooms over there.
Hey, Mary, what is this over here?
moneymaker
What
over
is
there."
this?" And all of a sudden, wads of hundreds.
I'll put the fucking VIP section right over there.
We could just do the VIP section to the left since
Yep.
it breaks off.
Yep, that's all you need. That's all you
Yeah,
need.
northbound to Westchester.
That's that Westchester money
That's
going
that-
right through.
Oh, you from Westchester?
We'll be making money out there.
Yeah, let us know about our ideas. I mean, we're coming up with some.
Yo, imagine
gold.
we had Cardi B too.
Oh,
Pop out.
like a guest
a
appearance.
guest appearance, bro.
Bro,
That
that's-
shit would be mad funny.
That would be insane.
That shit would be crazy.
And we have the Migos performing
oh shit.
like a halftime show.
No,
Bro.
fuck that. I'll have Dipset out there.
Oh, bro, yes.
You gotta have Dipset.
Yes. And Jada. We'll have Jada to the left.
Yep.
Or towards the Yonkers side.
Yup.
Yeah, we'll have Jada to the left. We'll have the Dipset to the right. We'll have Cardi B. Who
I
else?
have 50 Cent going towards Queens and
Ooh,
shit.
yeah. And we'll have J-Lo to the left.
Yep.
Actually, we'll have J-Lo in the middle because who the fuck knows where she's from.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Put it right there.
Yeah, she's never been back to the Bronx since she left. Anyway, so we'll have Fat Joe. Or you gotta have to have Fat Joe in the beginning.
Oh yeah.
You have to do it. You just have to do that.
Yeah, you gotta put Fat Joe there.
Fat Joe's got to be in the beginning,
Yeah.
and he's probably gonna tell us if we get popular enough. He's gonna be like, "You gotta put me in the beginning. You can't just
I'm gonna have him say like, yesterday's price is not,
not today's price." And then all of a sudden, boom, 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 and all the
That's it.
girls walk out
That's
from
it.
the shuttle from a Sprinter van,
That's it.
and
That's
it's
all I
over.
need. That's all I need, man. Shit.
Sheesh.
Gotta get this game plan ready. Put it into motion. I want that to happen.
Make your dreams come into reality. You know.
I want it to happen. That's all I know. Oh
Yeah.
man, what else happened this week? I'm trying to think.
What's up, Last Slice listeners? It's Skaggs from the Two Doomed Men podcast. If you enjoy the Doughboy show, you should also check out ours, where the captain and I discuss and debate politics, news, and culture with a skeptical but open mind. We also review beers, movies, TV shows, and other cool stuff. You can find the Two Doomed Men podcast on all the major platforms and on all forms of social media. Just search Two Doomed Men or go to linktree.com/Two Doomed Men. Thanks, and now let's get back to the show.
I know in the past couple of weeks, all the mandates and all that are uplifting.
Yeah.
There's a possibility with New York too, because Eric Adams has said in the upcoming weeks he's gonna have a final decision.
About.
New York City's mandate uplifting.
Oh yeah. And you know he's not gonna uplift it.
No, I think he might.
You think so?
To be honest, yeah. He just wants to check the numbers and all that other shit, all that bullshit, and then he said he's gonna make the decision to uplift it. So,
Yeah, UK was one of the first ones to uplift it.
yep, UK did that, and then now around the country over here, they're uplifting mandates left and right. Like Vegas, didn't Vegas last week just
They had a
uplifted?
countdown on the monitor in Vegas
Stop it.
in one of the hotels.
Stop it with the mask mandate shit.
Yeah,
Bless you.
it was a countdown for being unmasked in
That's
one of the
crazy.
hotels.
That's
It was
crazy.
like 5 minutes left or some countdown clock.
I think California is doing it too. I think.
I think California and New York really got to get their shit together because we looking hella bad right now with all these crazy shit that's going on.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, California's slowly uplifting shit too now as we speak.
Yo, they gotta fix their homeless problem, bro.
Who?
California,
Damn,
LA
New York.
specifically. I've been watching like there's people who have like fucking houses in Skid Row
Oh yeah,
made of like Home Depot lumber.
bro. They're fucking shit. They have like a whole little underground city over there.
That's wild.
Shit is crazy. Shit is wild over there.
But they let it happen though. They allow it.
Yeah. Also, too, around here, it's been a damn shame, like on the subways and stuff. I don't know if you heard with those stabbings and stuff like that. With some of the homeless people just going
I think
crazy.
they put in some policies for the NYPD to start patrolling more heavily in the subway system.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah,
Put
they
them on
need
the
to.
subway. They have to show some presence.
They need
They have to.
because that shit was getting out of hand for 2 weeks straight. It was crazy. So, it's just crazy.
Yeah. New York is Gotham City at this point.
Yeah, they're over here talking about all the mask mandate shit. It says Adams is saying, I can't wait to phase out the vaccine mandate and mask mandate. So we'll see what happens in the upcoming months. See what happens. I don't know. They're probably going to do it slowly and whatnot.
I think these politicians are just shook that what's been going on in Canada with the trucker protest.
Oh, that shit is getting crazy.
That
Is
shit
this
is
still
wild.
going on right now?
I want to say yes. Since this whole Ukraine incident, now it's all everything's focusing on Russia, which they're trying to avert. You know,
Shit is crazy.
but yeah, I believe it's still happening. It's a wild thing, and Justin Trudeau is just like implementing these crazy.
Yeah, I
Like,
love
how,
how they
explain this. Like, what's the like GoFundMe and stuff like that? He
Yeah.
told them like, oh no, you can't. They can't have access. You have to block this. Like, who in what mind, if someone donates money, the government can tell a company, hey, you need to stop this, and the company does it.
Nah,
It's like, oh, we'll give back the money. We're gonna give back the money. But like, who are you to shut that shit down?
yeah, what the fuck?
Right?
That's crazy. How they even have that authority to do all that shit? That is just wild.
Like they had like $10 million in like GoFundMe or all these like donation sites, and the Canadian government was like, oh, they use it as like, oh, these people are just they're not peacefully protesting, they're breaking the law essentially, and these companies just did it. They were like, okay, yeah, we're gonna shut you down. We'll give the money back to all the people.
this is crazy.
Bruh.
I can't.
I
Can't. This shit is wild, bro.
Bruh. This is a crazy world we're living in right now, man. Crazy
I
world.
just love how like the Canadian shit is switched over now with what you call it, the Prime Minister talking about Russia and Ukraine. Like all the headlines now is not even about the
COVID.
protests and shit.
COVID's non-existent now.
Yeah, like it's
COVID's out the
door.
window.
Now they're just talking about Russia and all that.
This is pretty funny. And I like to call out, listen, we are all hypocrites at one point in our lives. So don't mistake me as like someone who's I say things but I can flip my beliefs. There's some hills that I will die on, and there's some things that like, yeah, listen, if I learn about a subject, I'll change my opinion on things. Everybody has the ability to evolve and better themselves. But we were just watching CNN before, right? And CNN is probably one of the most woke networks out there, right? About every social justice of movement, all this stuff. And we're watching, right? And we're watching the Ukraine crisis, the invasion by Russia, and how the Russians are literally right there in the footstep of Kyiv, which is the capital of Ukraine. And we're talking about the president of Ukraine. Shout out to him. He's fighting alongside his people, and he's literally just out there being a leader, which any of our presidents would never do that.
No.
So we're watching it, and there's a retired general on the screen talking about military tactics on a fucking TV screen about the invasion. if the Russians come this way, this, and I'm like, is this CNN?
It's crazy.
And I was like, yo, we're watching it. We're like, yo, bro, is this what we're really watching this? This guy is breaking down militarily what's going to happen tactically.
Like an old general.
And I was like, didn't you guys just like for a year and change, like be the wokest? Bro, yo, come on, bro.
It's true.
Yo, my man.
It's true.
You gonna tell me they're not warmongers either?
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Yo.
That shit's wild, bro.
Yo.
I was just like, really?
There was military strategists on TV breaking down what's
on
going
the
on.
TV and everything.
Yeah.
Just like showing like, oh, Russia's going to do this. They're going to come down at this point, this and that. Like, it's crazy.
But if you're a woke television network, right? Wouldn't you not want to show stuff like that? Wouldn't you want to be like, oh, we should think about other Look, they're not talking about a solution. They're showing the war as it's happening and just like
they're doing play-by-play.
Play-by-play. Breaking news with Wolf Blitzer. Like, what is going on?
Guys are fucking crazy. Like, I don't know.
I'm sorry for the rant. I just found that fascinating because, like you're saying now, there's nothing on COVID now.
No.
Anything you look at.
Nothing of the
Trill
protests.
just typed in Canada on his laptop, and there is not one thing about the Trump protest. It all has to be doing, everything that's showing is right now about Putin and Ukraine and Russia.
Yep.
This is wild. So I'm assuming the virus is non-existent anymore. And this is how they're going to fade away from the issues.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy, bro.
Now it's war. Now it's all right, we had a virus, now we're going to focus our attention to war. And what these countries are going to be where they're going to be placed in this war. Their stance.
All the protest shit got bumped down all the way to the bottom. You have to really scroll down for it.
I just find it interesting. I find it interesting. For 2 years, it was COVID. You're bad. If you're not vaccinated, you're bad. This and that. Black Lives Matter. All this stuff. All this, Kyle Rittenhouse is a bad guy and all, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, make no mistake, I'm an independent, so I agree with both sides on different points. Mm-hmm. But boy, how we're watching things plan out right in front of our face.
Crazy.
And it's like, for 2 years it was COVID. Now Russia invades Ukraine. Now we're having a basketball timeout on the sideline doing strategies of what Russia's going to do in Ukraine.
It's wild, bro. It's just wild. I just don't get it.
You know what it is? They're hurting for views. They're hurting for viewership. So hurting. What promotes views? War. People are hungry to see, what are we going to see here? Yep. And they do it perfectly. And listen, make no mistake. Fox News is the same shit. These people, you know what's crazy about Fox News that I was watching the other day, bro?
What?
Have you ever watched Fox News?
From time to time, yeah.
They tell people what to think.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever seen their monologues?
Yep.
They're telling people what to think.
It's crazy.
They're not even doing the news.
Nope. They're not. They're just telling you what to think. They're just telling you what to think.
They're looking in the camera and being like, and you think, how are you going to be affected by this war? Whoa. What? How about you just tell me what the fuck is going on? Don't tell me like I should be scared. Fear.
That's how they talk on there. That's exactly how they talk on there.
Which is why I can't watch any of that stuff. I really can't watch the news. Because for every 20 bad things, you could probably get one good story. One happy story. One happy story, if that.
That's it.
If that. But it's just all about fear-mongering. And I'm sorry for this rant, but I just found it really funny that we're watching all this shit play out right in front of our face.
Yeah.
And we can't even... He typed in Canada, and there's nothing about the trucker protest.
It's just talking about this dude talking about fucking Russia. That's it. And then if you want to see the protest shit, you got to go all the way down. All this shit gets blocked out. Like when you just type in Canada, that's all you see in the first fucking.
It's just
first
Putin
pages.
and Russia.
Putin and Russia.
Everything now is Putin and Russia.
It's crazy. I just don't get it. I don't get it.
We figured this was gonna happen, man. This is
Smoke screens.
You know what's wild too? You know what's another funny thing that I had a good chuckle at? So in the Kremlin, they were having a meeting, right? And in the meeting, everybody's 6 feet apart. Oh, that's cool. You guys are killing people. Ha! Isn't that funny? You guys are sitting 6 feet apart, but meanwhile, you're fucking shooting missiles into fucking residential buildings with kids inside.
Nope.
This is a fucking real world we're living in, people.
It's fucked up.
But at least you're 6 feet apart. You're doing your part. It's not like you're murdering people.
I just don't get it, man. I really just don't get it. Don't understand.
You know, it's the same,
sometimes.
and it's the same thing with the politicians too.
Yeah.
Going around maskless,
All that.
all these things.
I'm just like, what?
How many politicians are we to keep catching? And for people to be like, wait, not put two and two together. You know what I mean? We talk about this all the time.
Some of them went down to Florida and they got caught like not.
AOC.
Yeah.
And DeSantis was just like, oh, thanks for visiting for the great state of Florida.
Yeah.
Like he trolled her, you know?
It's fucking crazy.
Listen, practice what you preach. I'm a big firm believer of that. If you practice what you preach, people are not going to bust your balls about certain things, you know? But like, don't be an advocate and be like, yeah, you need to do this so we can have freedom. We can go back to, not freedom, but we can go back to normal lives.
It was the same thing with the California governor. I think it was at the Super Bowl or
They're
the
the
other
worst.
game.
Those two guys are the worst.
My man and the mayor or whatever, or some shit like that.
Yeah, Garcetti.
Dude got caught not wearing a mask, and the reporter was like, "Well, sir, we got pictures of you not wearing a mask, like, but you're putting on these mandates." And then the dude was just trying to like get out of the whole situation. He was like, "Oh, I'm sorry," like. He was just like, I just wanted to take it off real quick for a picture, this and that, and like he was just digging himself in a hole.
You know what he said that
he
was
looked like
funny?
a kid that got in trouble.
You know what he said that was funny about that whole situation? My man literally said, I hold my breath when I take mask off and take pictures. I hold my breath.
So can I hold my breath and take off my mask? Like,
And you know what's also interesting too, because we never touched the Super Bowl topic either. I mean, which we were completely wrong on a lot of things about the Super Bowl. but to the Super Bowl, right? The celebrities, the politicians inside that stadium didn't have masks on. But you know what's funny? People actually went out and started finding videos of people like, oh, yeah, I have my mask on, you know, do this. Like, I think Emmett Smith was one of them, Charlize Theron, J-Lo, Matt Damon. All these people were advocates about, you know, vaccines and masks. Completely maskless, enjoying their lives. And that the next day, kids had to wear masks at school.
Yep.
How are we not putting two and two together here?
It's crazy.
How are we allowing these people to get away with this shit?
I don't understand it. Like they go on these press conferences, say all this shit, this and that, but then like when they're off the clock, like they're getting caught not
Completely
doing
different.
it.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what? Like,
But Gavin Newsom and Eric Garcetti, I believe that's what his name is. They're just like the worst people.
they're the
Because
worst.
even Gavin Newsom, in the beginning of the pandemic, was in his winery with 20 people eating while restaurants were closed
Yep.
with no mask on.
With no mask on.
Practice what you preach. But let me look up this guy's name because I really got to shout this guy out. Like,
It's just fucking crazy. It was the same thing with the celebrities too and shit.
all right, I'm gonna, you know, this whole speech about like, you know, accountability and practicing what you preach as politicians. There's one politician I want to shout out, and it's very admirable right now, especially what's going on in Ukraine. Since we were talking about it a little bit, the president of Ukraine, Vladimir Zelensky, that man. Let me tell you something. He's a dead man walking right now against Russia, and he's out there with his people. He's the president, and he's out there with his countrymen and women fighting the Russians. Like he's suited up and he's ready to go. And these are our politicians, ladies and gentlemen. These are the people that are saying to do one thing and they do complete opposite. And they always have a response. Like, I'm sorry, I would rather have a guy like Vladimir Zelensky as a politician. You know, at least he knows he's target enemy. No, he's number one target for Russia right now.
Yep.
And he's out in the front lines. You know? That's what a leader is. This is what people want. Not the stupid shit like Nancy Pelosi goes get her hair done when hair salons are closed. Not Gavin Newsom in his winery with no mask on. You know, everybody has to wear masks except celebrities at the Met Gala, where the servers have to wear masks. This is what we want. We want a leader like Vladimir Zelensky. Like I cannot praise this man enough. I really can't.
It's crazy, like just seeing him on the front lines with like the rest of the people. Like that's a leader right there. Like, yo, he's fighting for his people. He's there with them and whatnot, not just hiding. Like, I'm like, if you want to be a leader of a nation or a country, like, yo, be out there on the front lines and shit like that.
This is what you need to do. These are your people. We are your people. Listen to the voices. Listen to the populace. But you won't. You won't.
The only greatest president ever was the one in Independence Day. My man actually went into a fighter jet and went along with them to fight the fucking aliens.
Yeah. And won. And won, bro. They blew up his house and he said, "Oh, what?"
He said, "What? I'm going to give the greatest speech ever. And I'm going to join you up there in the sky.
And then I'm going to come back for the second movie."
Yep.
My man was out here. That was a great speech, by the way. That's probably one of the best presidential speeches ever made.
Yes. And homie wasn't even really the president.
No.
It's crazy. Shit is wild, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Why can't we get a president like that?
Word. Why don't we just get him?
He'll be like, you know what? Fuck, I'm getting the fighter jet. I'm leaving the squadron.
We should start a petition to have him actually run for president.
Yo, man.
You know? But, you know, I'm an actor and it was just a character. Don't give a fuck. I need you in office right now.
Oh, my God.
And just give that speech right now.
Just need that speech, bro. That's it. Like, that would, if we had a president that did some shit like that, bro, that would be fucking
But you
phenomenal.
know the president of the United States would never do that.
Never do that. They'll be like, sir, you need to get into the bunker now. Like,
you need to leave. You need to flee. We can't have you here next to the people.
Yeah, like, what? Like, my man did not give a fuck. He was like, I'm going out there. I'm going with the Air Force, bro. He's like, I'm flying this plane with y'all. That shit was crazy. Like, I would never forget that. like that's a boss ass move.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
It's not that many people, but yeah.
He did it.
He did it.
He went out there, man.
I'm glad they captured that for history.
Oh, and it's crazy too. Didn't they also too get like regular citizens to come help too?
Yeah. It's just like Ukraine.
Yeah. They had the kid's like father. And he was like a pilot back in the day, and he came and joined up.
Oh, that's the one who sacrificed himself.
Yeah.
Hello, boys. I'm back. Yeah.
Blew that shit up.
Wow.
It was crazy, bro.
I'm convinced that's real. That actually happened.
I wish it was real.
What do you mean it's not real?
What?
What do you mean it's not real?
Yo, imagine.
You couldn't tell me that speech doesn't have you convinced that shit is real?
No, that speech, I'm telling you, that was literally the best fucking presidential speech I've ever seen. That shit was crazy.
Way better than actual presidents.
Yep.
No?
You got to put it out there.
Give it up to the writers who wrote that for the script.
Put it out there. That shit is wild, bro. Oh, man. That shit is crazy.
Yeah. This is just wild.
It's just a wild time
This
right
shit
now.
It's just, you know what's crazy, bro? Like, we can't even enjoy, like, yo, we were like, oh, all right, they're lifting mandates. Everything, the summer's gonna be lit.
Oh, that one meme, yeah. People were like, "Oh yeah, mandates are starting to uplift, and we're gonna have a normal fucking crazy summer."
Yeah,
and then it comes behind them is like getting choked out is Russia and shit. Like, nope, sorry.
Yeah, I saw one where it's like Homer Simpson sitting in the bathtub is like, oh, and getting ready for summer, and then Bart Simpson is like behind him with a fucking chair, and it's like Russia starting World War III.
Yep. I'm like, oh shit.
Yo, we can't even have some downtime. We can't even live our life. I can't even.
The past. Oh,
like Joy Behar. Like Joy Behar said from The View. I can't go on vacation this year.
I can't go to Italy.
I can't go to Italy this year.
I can't go to Italy.
And that's true, ladies and gentlemen. We'll post that up if you want.
Yeah.
Joy Behar literally said that her main concern right now is that she's not able to go to Italy for 4 years because of COVID. And now because what's happening in Ukraine and Russia, she can't go to Italy for vacation.
I can't believe she said that on national TV.
On national TV on The View.
That show keeps continuing fucking up. They're on the street.
Bro,
I can't.
Bro, it's like fucking herpes. It's the gift that keeps on giving. These
can't.
women really just are just on a roll.
On a roll.
On a roll.
They're
Like,
on a roll.
Like, oh, I'm sorry that people are dying and you need to go on vacation to Positano, Italy, so you can enjoy yourself and spend millions of dollars doing absolutely fucking nothing.
Nothing.
While kids are getting bombed to death. Yeah, okay. We're sorry, Joy.
Sorry, Joy.
Sorry, Joy.
Sorry.
We apologize.
It's fucking crazy. People are nuts.
Maybe
bro.
when the kids stop getting blown up, you can go over to Italy. And then you can stop over to France too. Why not just do a whole fucking Euro trip?
Do a whole Euro trip. Fucking people. I can't. I just can't. Just can't, man.
True story. We'll post it up too. Make no mistake that actually happened.
Yeah, you got.
And
we
that
gotta
was
put that
said.
video up.
Yeah. You want to talk about entitlement at its finest. That is a big, that's an elitist making that statement that it's comfortable. She's talking about real world problems every day on that fucking program. And that's her problem. That's her issue. She can't go on vacation. That's her issue.
I can't. I can't. Oh my God. When she said that shit, I was like, yo, you gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. I was like, I can't. I just can't.
This ain't the real world, people.
Oh my God.
And let's be real. There's other people who probably think like this too. That oh God, you know, all these problems, and I'm not going to be able to go do these things. Woo.
You know, I have to say, this thing in the Ukraine, it's so
Where is it at?
disheartening. My stomach.
Yeah, it's after she
They're
talks.
going to be displaced.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard.
Play back a little bit more. We'll go further. We are go back and before she makes a very compelling statement about what's happening.
Will be dead or wounded, and that this is going to start a humanitarian crisis, a refugee crisis in Europe. We're talking about 5 million people that are going to be displaced. I mean, it's heartbreaking to hear what is going to happen.
Well, I'm scared of what's going to happen in Western Europe, too.
Yeah.
You know, you plan a trip, you want to go there. I want to go to Italy for 4 years. I haven't been able to make it because of the pandemic. And now this, you know, it's like, what's going to happen there? Too. I mean, and, you know, this guy, he's a singular sensation in a certain way, you know what I mean? I don't know that that he has that much support in his country, like you say. And maybe that has to be addressed. Because we've seen this movie before.
I can't believe she really said that. That's crazy. Oh, man. And the social media world pounces on Joy, too. About that comment. She deserves it.
She does deserve it.
She deserves it. I can't believe she said that. That's crazy. Oh, man. That's crazy. Oh, shit.
What are we doing here, people? What are we doing
What
here?
are we doing here?
Sorry you weren't able to go to Italy. Next time, just let Putin know. Maybe he won't attack or invade fucking Ukraine.
Look at everyone in the comments. This is great. Oh, man, bro. I can't.
I guess we should end it on that.
Yeah.
There's no other reason why to keep it continuing. It's just a fucking
shit
it's a
show.
madness. This world is in madness right now. Joy Behar can't go on vacation.
Because of fucking Putin.
Wow. Because of, I can't go on vacation because of World War III.
She's like, couldn't you have done this like in the wintertime next year? Not in the summertime. I had plans to go to Italy.
Come on, my plane has. I have to get my private plane ready. We gotta leave. I gotta pack my bags. I gotta get the servants to go grab my bags over there. And who knows if they're Russian insurgents or KGB? You know what? Hey, go kick rocks. Kick rocks.
Kick rock.
Kick fucking rocks. All right. Well, thank you for tuning in to the Last Slice podcast. Like I said, this is our last episode in the studio, but we will be doing webcam shows from here on out until we find a studio. And then hopefully Bodega Cat will be able to join us on the next episode. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. We appreciate everybody who listens and supports us and watches
Thank
our
you.
shows. It's highly appreciated. We get a lot of good feedback every single week, and it's great to see. So it's your boy Jim Little Kid. We got Trill Boy, and we are out. We'll see you on the next episode.
Peace.